Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to predictions.
Woo!
We've just had one with full gear. As you can see, we've got John back with us.
Yay!
JB is back. Obviously, he did predictions anyway, from a remote location that shall not be named. But we're back for predictions. Ted, give us an update on scores on the doors. Anyway, Survivor Series is this weekend. No, go on, mate. Give us an update.
So Matt had a good night. He outscored me and John. So Matt went up to 58, John went up to 54, and I went up to 61. So as I say, there's only 3 points in it. It's only 3. That Survivor Series video.
Did I get 2 wrong? I think it was 2 I got wrong this week.
Yeah, you got the same amount wrong as I did.
It was Will Ospreay, and I'm sure it was Chris Statlander I got wrong.
Yeah. Me and you went stat.
There was no way we're going to take that off Mercedes, let's face it.
Okay, but let's be honest, it would have made more sense to just chop and change the Statlander's character.
Of course it would, but you're forgetting who's in charge of the booking the women, mate. Exactly. But Survivor Series this weekend, War Games. Obviously, it's a year since CM Punk returned. So we're going to get any other returns this weekend? Don't think so. By The Rock, probably. Where he'll come out, look at everyone, count to 3, and fuck off.
He might go 4, 5, 6 this time.
He might do 6, yeah. He might do 6. He might be able to count now. So we're going to go through the card as usual. Ted will pick first, and then me and John will pick. That will change if any of us take over Ted, then we'll go first. So
on The Rock, I don't think we'll see The Rock this week because he's on promotional tours for Moana 2.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you never know. Worse things have happened.
We never know. Because they might head back to America, but I believe they were on the Europe leg of Moana tour. So
if he comes out dressed as Maui, that'd be the only way that I'd be happy to see him.
He is actually filming as well. Now you've reminded me. He is actually filming the live action version of Moana.
He is on the board, so God knows what'll happen with him. So we'll start off with a match that got announced last night on Raw. Shinsuke Nakamura is back on SmackDown, and he's looking to face LA Knight for the United States Championship. Who have you got on why, Ted?
Right, so I would absolutely love for Shinsuke to win this match, but he's been nowhere for the last 6 months. So LA Knight, is gonna win 100%. I don't see he loses just yet.
Same. I'm going LA Knight. Shinsuke has come back with kind of a darker persona than he had. I do feel like he'll probably beat LA Knight, but I don't think it's the first match.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was the first SmackDown on Netflix.
Yeah.
For us over here. Anyway.
Or main event.
Yeah, possibly main event, but having a United States Championship match 2 times in a row and a premium live event is very unlike Triple H. So I'm very surprised we've got both mid-card titles on the line, to be quite honest with you. Yeah. But it's because the women's titles are in the match. So, have you got John?
I really want Shinsuke to win it, but then I'm back in that place though. What do we do with LA Knight then once he drops his title?
After his little feud with Shinsuke, yeah.
He has this little feud with Shinsuke, then what do we do with LA Knight? Because
he beats Cody at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he beat Cody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go LA Knight, but I'm not gonna be. I will not be surprised if Nak wins it, but I'm gonna go LA Knight.
Why would you not be surprised?
Because it will just set up the back and forth for a little while
between them.
Gives them both something to do, going back and forth for a while. So yeah, I won't be surprised if that's why I brought Nak back in. Maybe if you think about it, before he's a little bit of a hiatus. He took on Seth Rollins, and he took on Cody. So he has had big battles recently.
Yeah, I suppose. And he's been in nowhere as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll go LA Knight as well on this one.
Fairs. Triple threat match got announced last night for the Intercontinental Championship. Obviously, we're recording this on the Tuesday. This is going out on the Saturday. Braun Breaker, Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser for the Intercontinental Championship. If you want Whitehead.
So we were talking about this before John got on earlier, and I'm a bit torn because is this where they're going to pull the trigger on Sheamus and give him the Grand Slam, or are we going to wait until Royal Rumble and do it then? I'm going to go Braun. I'm going to go Braun Breaker. As I think Braun retains. So I think it's a little bit too obvious for him to lose right now.
What's the next major pay-per-view after this one? I know we've got main event, but what's
Royal
the
Rumble.
next major?
Royal Rumble.
February 1st. What are we doing, John, here? What are we doing? We've got to make numbers up, so let's face it. What are we doing?
Well, I'll do it. I'll pull the trigger on it then.
Are you doing it?
I'm going Shamo because that frees Braun Breaker up to win the Royal Rumble.
See, I've been saying for the last couple of months that Braun's winning the Rumble.
If Braun's winning the Rumble, he's going in without a title.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is the perfect time to pull it because then you could do a rematch at main event.
Yeah,
Shamo still beats him, and then he goes on his warpath.
I know that the Rumble, Jey Uso beat Sheamus.
Yeah.
On Netflix on Raw.
Yeah, but I go Shamo.
Yeah, I'll go Shamo too.
Okay.
I was torn between them both. I was more on the Sheamus side.
When you think about it as well, this will be this is the major pay-per-view. This is the top one of the top 5 pay-per-views. All these other chances have been on like Clash of the Castle and the lesser pay-per-views. This is going to give Shamo his WrestleMania moment.
He had it at WrestleMania as well, didn't he, last year with Drew and Gunther?
Oh, was that Mania?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, it was
triple threat.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. Yeah, no fairs. World Heavyweight Championship. For the past few weeks, we've seen Gunther absolutely get dismantled by Damian Priest. I would love Damian Priest to win, but Ted, who are you going for and why?
Well, I'm obviously going Damian Priest. No, let's say we're going Gunther all day. He's been losing too much. For if Priest rolls over him as well, I'd start to think that that Gunther's done something wrong backstage if Priest won. So yeah, Gunther all day.
Cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's quite dominant.
I don't think it'll be dominant because it's Damian Priest and they're trying to make Damian Priest look like Undertaker. I really want Priest. I love Priest. Well, it's going to be Gunther. I think Gunther's probably going to retain. But then my other theory was Gunther would win the Royal Rumble. It's Gunther or Braun's going to win it. Because Gunther's been close the last 2 times. So is it third time's a charm? I'm going to go Gunther. I'll go Gunther.
Okay.
So, I reckon this will be rolled back at main event. And whoever loses this time will win at main event. Because they will be the ones that will be transferred across to SmackDown come January 6th.
Why?
Because remember Netflix.
Oh, you were here last week, were you?
No.
No, it's there's no trades happening. They're just going to be appearing on the show.
Oh, okay.
There's no trades happening. Cody and Roman are scheduled to be on there till April on SmackDown.
Right, okay, that changes my thought process then. No, I know that.
I forgot you were here last week. We discussed it last
week.
I
was going to say, here, whoever loses here wins at main event, and then they trade it across to the champion for the SmackDown for Cody.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Okay, I'm going to be different. I'm going to go Priest.
I'd love Priest, man. I think
the reason I'm picking Priest is what's the whole point of bringing him up? Playing, doing the whole thing. He's got the mind games over him for Gunther to walk in and beat him.
I think that's why, though. And personally, I think that's why, because we've never seen Gunther in that state of mind.
Like, if Priest beats him here, then Gunther can go and find his general and then win it back at main event. Then, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go Priest. It's probably going to be Gunther, but just to be different, I'm going to go Priest.
Okay.
You're relying on them points on top 5, you. That's what you're doing. Women's War Games. Rhea Bloody Ripley versus Bianca Belair, Naomi, Io Sky, and Bayley, who gets announced on SmackDown. Sorry, guys. Spoiler alert. Against...
on Saturday anyway, so...
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, it don't matter then. It's already out. No spoiler alert. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Ted, who have you got?
I think it's going to be Nia and Liv's team.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm very surprised at that one. I thought you'd go
because I think OG Bloodline are winning the main event. So they're not going to have both the babyface teams win. Back to back.
Fairs. Locked in?
Yeah.
Cool. Rhea Ripley's team. They've not brought Rhea Ripley back for her to lose.
Yeah, why bring her back, run the risk of injuring her further for her to lose? Team Rhea Ripley.
Don't make sense. And then put Bayley into it.
Yeah.
Bayley never loses in War Games.
No,
I don't think Bayley has lost.
I think Bianca betrays them. Or Naomi betrays them, whichever's going to turn heel out of the two.
Nah,
it don't make
sense.
Too
early to pull the trigger on that, because then what are you going to do for 3 months while Jay Gargle's out?
To come back for 3 months.
No,
this is. Do you remember who ran over Stone Cold? Ran on for like 6 months till he was fit, and then he came back.
It was over a year, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it was that. This is what's going to run. Who injured Jade? Till Jade comes back and says who injured her.
Yeah, and then she'll say it was you, Bianca.
You bitch.
And starts that feud for WrestleMania.
It was you, Bianca.
I've got nothing left. And then the men's War Games match. The New Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed against Roman Reigns, My Tribal Chief, The Usos, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk. Now, if you've watched main event, you'll know John's thoughts on that, so go and watch that. But Ted, who have you got in men's War Games?
It's got to be the OG Bloodline, right? Going to win this one. So they're not going to lose 2 in a row. They lost in Crown Jewel, so they're not losing here as well.
Yeah, I agree. OG Bloodline. You don't bring CM Punk into it and have the big thing. Plus, the OG Bloodline, there's no point in the whole build-up for them to lose again.
And New Bloodline haven't got any merch whatsoever, so obviously they don't deserve to win.
They've got no merch whatsoever, the New Bloodline. It's unreal. But the OG Bloodline have had 3 new t-shirts in the space of a month. It's mental. New Bloodline. John, do I need to ask?
See, how about that thing we were on the last one? If OG win, then we're done. We're dusted. Yep. I don't think we are.
I swear to God, if we get another I don't want this anymore.
I think there's only one match.
It's the social media. The social media has made me think I'm on the fence here with this one. People are pointing little things out.
John's on the fence with me.
It makes a fucking sense, doesn't it?
People are pointing out little things, and I like little, because there's always something hidden somewhere. And especially WWE hide things. For how long were they hiding the white 6 in the background and stuff? Paul Heyman came out wearing a red t-shirt under his blazer, just like Solo.
Paul Heyman's not believing that shit, are you?
Paul Heyman's brought back CM Punk. So if you, like Matt said, if you want to see my opinion on that, go and watch the main event. Is Heyman setting up to backstab Roman?
No.
On SmackDown, he did look quite maniacal in the background when he was staring at Roman.
Yeah, when they were having a bit of a stare down. It's a done and dusted for me. If they win, it's done and dusted.
I think there's only one match that comes from it after this. And
that's for the fucking
and that's at Mania between Solo and Roman. I think that's the only match that comes out of this, if that's the case. Unless
Yeah.
they go down the route of WrestleMania where they go Usos and God.
Yeah.
The ultimate tag match.
I don't want
When,
the Usos. I don't want the Usos together that long.
No, they won't be. That's what I'm saying. They'll get back together for that. It'll be like the Avengers. Nick Fury has to ring him. The wise man has
Yeah,
to ring him to bring
I'm
him
gonna
back.
go OG.
Okay.
I am gonna go OG, but once again, just like I said before, I am not gonna be sitting there shocked if someone double crosses the OGs.
I fucking would be.
I'm not. And if it's Punk, I'm not gonna be surprised because it lines up everything.
I think Punk's got to do something else, but if you want to know that, go and watch the main event.
I also feel like we could see Seth doing a
Again,
big
if
bump.
you want to know about that, go and watch the main event. He's kind of
see.
unraveling my thoughts on this now.
Yeah. I can
So,
see something with
let's stop
Seth.
then.
Seth's gonna get involved somewhere, but you want to hear my full thoughts? Go watch the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But yeah.
Cool. Well, Survivor Series is this Saturday. It's early start time. We will be kicking things off around about 11:15. So come join us on TikTok and YouTube. We had a great outing for Full Gear. So if everyone come back, join us, have a chat, ask us questions, get involved. Join the Discord in the description below. And until next time, peace.